Hello. Let's see if it's recording. So that's good. I'm here at Jigsaw.
Would you like to play a game?
The game is to talk about Spiral. This is,
Yeah.
in case you guys don't know, I don't know if you can see the names of the participants on here, but this is Mike, aka Prince Macau on YouTube. We did a Halloween commentary
Yeah.
a couple years ago. You guys may know him. He does WWE and UFC, NBA. He does a lot of stuff on YouTube, just like me. He actually has a second channel called Macau Madness, where he talks more about movies and figures and all that. And he does movie reviews. But today we are doing a podcast kind of recording of our thoughts and review of Spiral. So for the one guy on Twitch that asked me the other day if I was going to review Spiral, well, here's my review. It's with Mike, though. It'll be a long video. So what we're going to do is we're going to branch this out into separate sections. The first part, which you're watching right now, it's going to be the same video, but we'll let you know in the spoiler territory because we will talk about the whole movie in full detail since we both just saw it, obviously in two separate locations. But hey, let's get started. How are you doing today, Mike?
Good. I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm chilling. I'm a nervous Rex. That's what my shirt says.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I get it. Rex from Toy Story. Yeah.
Yeah, actually,
I got
it was
the
on My Chemical Romance.
yeah flashback for me there. So
So I guess first things first. How'd you enjoy the movie?
well, it was okay.
Yeah. See, I saw, as you could tell, Mike is a Saw fan.
Yeah.
He hacked the Jigsaw mask. I'm a casual watcher of the franchise.
Yeah.
I own the first 7 films. I actually just bought Saw. I didn't buy it, but I just got Saw on 4K for my birthday, the first one. Haven't watched the 4K transfer yet, but I've only seen Saw 1, 2, 3, and Jigsaw, so I'm not really a big Saw fan, as you can tell. So, and that's the benefit about Spiral that I will let people know watching this. You don't have to know too much to watch this movie, which is what I'm really glad they did. One pro I do have to say is it was directed by Darren Lynn Bousman, who also directed Saw 2, 3, and 4. So he knows the franchise. He knows what he wants to do with it. So I don't know. That's one of my favorite things about it is hearing that stuff. But like I said, we'll talk about spoilers later and everything.
Oh yeah.
We'll probably talk about our favorite traps in the movie.
Yeah.
Because believe it or not, there is actually one that I was shocked to see, and we'll talk about that, of course. But,
Yeah.
First off, Mike, we were joking about this, but I actually am interested. What trailers played in front of Spiral for your theater?
Well, the glorious Army of the Dead trailer, which I cannot wait for. That is the most beautiful trailer I've ever seen in my life. But it off balance because they gave me Fast and Furious. And I still can't believe John Cena is Vin Diesel's brother.
I don't think any of us can believe it, but as far-fetched as those movies get, I'm not shocked.
Oh, now they have magnets pulling cars away through buildings and.
I'll be honest with you. I've only seen Fast and the Furious 1, 7, and Hobbs and Shaw, which I love Hobbs and Shaw. I actually really enjoyed that movie.
I like 7 a lot, but
7's pretty good.
Yeah.
So they only showed 2 trailers for you?
They showed that one. And yeah, I think it was wait, there was another one. No, that was the Army of the Dead one. Yeah. I was thinking of another one, but it was Army of the Dead. Yeah, they only showed 2 trailers, and I was kind of shocked that they showed the Army of the Dead one because it's on Netflix.
I don't think it's on Netflix yet.
It's coming out on Netflix, and I didn't know why I know it's coming to select theaters, but I don't know why the theater was promoting a Netflix.
Well, like it is. It's limited release in theaters. They showed the new Conjuring movie trailer at my theater. They showed the Fast and the Furious trailer. They showed an old Black Widow trailer because it actually said May 7th, which May 7th is completely out of the window. It's actually July 9th that movie comes out.
You mean July 9th of 2030, right?
Probably.
Yeah, because they're probably gonna extend. It.
Um, yeah. July 9th is when it comes out. They showed this movie called Free Guy, which is a Ryan Reynolds
Yeah.
comedy, which looks funny. And they showed Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard, which looks hilarious. I've done multiple reaction videos for those trailers, which is funny because Lionsgate is releasing that movie. They blocked my Saw reaction trailer, but they didn't block those. So now that I mentioned it, they're probably gonna go block it.
Yeah.
But that movie looks good. Also, I wanted to add, well, we'll talk more about it just before the spoiler questions. But there was an article that came out today that Disney might put all their films day and date releasing to Disney Plus as with Premiere Access. I
Wow.
actually want to know your thoughts on that.
So they're gonna put it on Premiere Access, or
It's a rumor that since they're doing it with Black Widow, Cruella, and now Jungle Cruise, they're it's hinting that they want to start doing day and date, which means go to the theater or pay $30 to watch the movie from your own home, which for some people it seems logical, especially if you usually take your family to the movies. That could be
Yeah.
a cheaper deal.
for
But
me though.
coming from me as a single person, it doesn't make no sense to me.
No.
As also with an A-list subscription,
Especially when you can have this popcorn along
you
with
get
yeah.
if you can have your own popcorn at home. It's also better.
I took some home
But-
with me.
Oh, is that some of the popcorn? from-
Oh yeah. We got about 2 containers, and I'm gonna be sick tomorrow, but I don't care.
Yeah. So, are you glad this movie went out in theaters? Would you have paid the money to watch it from home, the $20 rental, or if it came out as $20 rental, or would you have gone to the theater?
For Spiral, you mean?
Yeah, for
I if I would have knew the outcome of how I enjoyed this movie, I would have waited till it got on streaming. I wouldn't have went.
Right, but you paid less than a $20 rental too.
Oh yeah. It's definitely worth it because the movie's $7, but you get this. You don't get that with the rental. So it's easier for a single person when it's $20. I paid about $19, got popcorn, drink, and the theater
Yeah.
experience. So
I went to see this in IMAX, and it's a high premium quality
Yeah.
screening. It was a $18 ticket, but for me it's A-list. I have an A-list subscription, so technically it's free for me. I also had the AMC popcorn and drink birthday gift, so I didn't have to pay nothing for snacks. So I was good there, I didn't have to pay anything to see this movie, but I technically do pay because you pay $25 a month
Yeah.
for A-list, and you still technically do pay for it, but it's equivalent to like $2 to $3 a ticket, which isn't bad.
I wish I had that, but we
we
don't have a lot of those around here.
Right. So I guess as you guys can tell from Mike's reaction, he's not a big fan of this film. Would you buy it on Blu-ray?
Well, if it was in a set, I would.
So what if it was like $5? Would you
Maybe
buy it
maybe for $5. I didn't hate the movie. I was just very let down. I thought it could have been way better.
Yeah, I think it was pretty good for what it is. Again, I'm not a Saw fan, so
Yeah.
it's kind of like when I went and saw the new Wrong Turn this year. I've only seen like the first one of those, and I think one other one, but then I saw the reboot this year, and I was like, that wasn't bad. But then again, people were like, oh no, it was atrocious, and that's because they are Wrong Turn fans, and apparently if you reboot something, it's hit or miss for fans of the franchise. For me, Wrong Turn 2021 was not a bad film, but this is also not Wrong Turn. This is Saw, so I can see where people. I do like 21 Savage's song Spiral.
Love that.
Which plays during the end credits.
Yes,
I'm not a
great.
fan of 21 Savage in general, but
Me
it's
neither.
pretty decent.
But it was a great song. If I don't recall, I don't recall, but didn't it have like the Saw music to his rap?
Yeah, Kai.
Yes, I love that. Yeah.
Because I think Charlie Clouser, because they brought him back to do the score for this film,
Yeah.
which is always great, but I don't know.
Yeah.
say again, I'm not really a Saw fan, so I don't know if he scored the other films either.
I'm not for sure. I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him since when I first moved in here. I think it was 2017. I watched all of them, and I haven't seen any of them
Okay.
since. Of course, I saw Jigsaw because I think it came after 2017. Was it 2018 or?
No, it came out in 2017.
Okay, so I watched all those, and then I watched Jigsaw probably.
Yeah, we could talk about Jigsaw since we've both seen it. Did you like Jigsaw?
I wasn't a. I don't even remember it that good, to be
Yeah, a
honest
lot of
with you.
people don't like Jigsaw. They
Yeah.
thought it was bad. This movie Spiral, guys, is sitting at like a 46 on Rotten Tomatoes, but when I was looking at it, it's got a better rating than most Saw sequels. So I mean, I guess it's better.
Yeah.
My biggest thing I was interested in back in 2019 when they announced that Chris Rock was producing it, I was like, well, it makes sense because people that do comedy can do horror because Danny McBride and David Gordon Green, they do a great job with Halloween. Uh yeah, so I'm not shocked that Chris Rock wanted to have his take at it, but he's also a big Saw fan. He's been there since the beginning, so
Yeah.
his ideas, I think his ideas are really good. It's just the movie is just okay. Again, I'm not a Saw fan, so I'm speaking as a casual viewer. So if I love the Saw franchise, maybe then I would be disappointed. But I can say that I had fun. It's not a bad film. I'd go see it again for sure. I would.
I just thought it was okay. I had issues with it, but Chris Rock was great in it. He was great in
Yeah.
it.
And that is the benefit, guys. People were laughing at the fact that Chris Rock's in this movie because he's more
Yeah.
of a comedian. He is serious in this movie. Yeah, there's a few jokes in this film, but he is great 100%. He is great in the film. He didn't even write the script, but his monologues were great. His viewpoint on the film was amazing.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, this isn't really a spoiler, but Chris Rock, if you watch the trailers or clips online, Chris Rock is treated like shit on the police force because he turned a dirty cop in, and ever since then they didn't want to deal with him. They just laughed at every idea he had. And honestly, guys, this movie, and I know Saw is known for social commentary, but this went the best. I think out of all I've seen for Saw, this is the best social commentary I've seen in a horror film in general. Because they don't go straight for gore. It's more of it's definitely a crooked cop story. It's like Training Day meets a horror film. Minus the fact that it's not 30 cops 100% of the time. That's just what they base it on, and I like it. It's really good. I like this ideas and we're gonna get into the spoilers later.
Yeah.
But Mike, without spoiling anything, I felt the runtime just felt too short. But then
Yes.
I was actually with people who said, well, Saws are usually between 90 to 100 minutes
Yeah.
anyway. But
But
it felt so short because it's fast paced. It's not a slow down movie like Saw 1 was, where it was slow. This is legit a very slow, it's a very fast paced movie. I didn't want it to be, I'm glad it wasn't faster, but it did not feel slow.
yeah. Yeah, it kind of went by too quick. And I thought
Yeah.
the pacing of the movie was a little everywhere. I didn't
Yeah.
like that. And the writing, I wasn't a fan of.
Some of it was bad.
Yeah.
The traps, though, which we're gonna get into.
Mm.
As a casual Saw fan, I don't know. I think these are gory death scenes. As someone who likes the Saw films, is this the most graphic?
No, not there's I don't know what it is, and I'm not going to give it away, but I believe there's one in Saw 6 that I thought was too far, went too far.
See, I don't know. I do know Chester Bennington is in one of the Saw films. I know he dies
Yeah.
in a death trap.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know if that's
7.
graphic.
Yeah, it's really graphic. That one is.
Yeah, but and this isn't a spoiler because you can go watch the opening scene on YouTube. They released it because they're trying to get people to go back to the movie theater. They're going to release clips. The scene where the guy has his tongue in that contraption, I thought was like, okay, that's only the first 3 minutes of the film.
Yeah.
I don't even want to guess, but or maybe they put the goriest moment in the film in the online. No, not whatever the case.
I think all the other Saw movies are more gorier than this one. Except for one.
My favorite Saw trap that I've seen is definitely the Reverse Bear Trap.
Yes.
The first film
Yeah.
with Amanda Young, where she's strapped to a chair and she's got to get that reverse bear. Like that's just a creative.
Yeah.
That's just creative.
That's one of the biggest ones. The most notorious one.
And a lot of people don't realize this because this is kind of like a reboot and like a reboot kind of, not really. I mean, it's like it's a different film in the universe, but you don't really need to know. They had star power in the first film. You had Danny Glover and Carrie Elways. This film has Chris Rock and Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
Granted, bigger names here in the United States than Carrie Elways was, because Carrie Elways, I think, in the United States was really only known for like The Princess Bride. But I could be wrong, but he is a good actor. So I was really happy to see him in the first film. But this film with Chris Rock, and obviously Sam Jackson is funny in this movie.
Love Sam Jackson.
Yeah, he is funny in this movie, but he's also a very serious role in this film.
Yeah.
He plays Chris Rock's father, which when I read that online, I was like,
I loved it.
That's gonna be interesting. But I was like, but then I started thinking, I'm like, oh, I hope they have a good relationship. No, it's rocky. It is a rocky relationship, but it is a really, really good film. For like the character development, it's really good. There are moments where I'm like, okay, that's a little weird, but I'll stick with it. But what this really is, it's a corrupt tale, and I've really enjoyed the death scenes. For sure. Let's talk about the new look, the copycat pig mask and puppet. I do like the new puppet. I will say I do like the new puppet.
Yeah, it was fine, but
nothing beats Billy.
Nothing beats Billy. Billy's my dude. Billy is my dude. So
yeah, but the new look, it's not for a copycat. I mean, it's not gonna beat Billy, but
it was all right. I didn't. Yeah. That wasn't my biggest issue. Not even close.
We will get into spoilers soon, but because I do want to know what Mike's reaction is to who the copycat killer is and everything about the spoilers. So before we get into spoilers, let's talk about the Disney Plus thing, because I'm ready to dive into spoilers if you are. I don't really know if we can really talk about this film anymore without going into the plot.
We should give it a rating, and
I'm gonna say for an average Saw fan out of 5, probably 2.5 to 3, because again, I'm an average viewer of the franchise. So I'm really 1, 2, and 3, and Jigsaw, which Jigsaw's the worst out of those 4 I've seen.
Jigsaw's the worst one of all.
Jigsaw is the worst out of the 5 I've seen now, and there's 9 of these films, so yeah, I would say Jigsaw is probably the worst I've seen. Again, Tobin Bell. Oh yeah, that's also not a spoiler, but Tobin Bell is not in this one. So if you're interested in that, no, Tobin Bell is not in this film.
Picture of this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but when it comes to the Saw franchise, I've seen them all. So 1 through 3 is great. 4.
I think Saw 1 is the best.
Yeah, 1's the best.
Saw 2's really good.
2's really good. 3's pretty good. And then 4 and 5 are okay, but there's certain moments in 4 and 5 that I love. 6 is excellent. It's up with 1 and 3 for me. And then
I have to watch these.
Yeah. Number 7 is just okay. Jigsaw's the worst, and Spiral's probably Spiral's probably better than 7 and Jigsaw, but that's it for me.
Yeah, you said 6 is one of the best.
6 is actually one of the best, surprisingly, because it has a very good you were talking about social commentary type of deal, it has a really, really good one.
Is that the one where they talk about the healthcare system?
Yes, yes,
Yeah, because
it's
it came
really
out
good.
at that time when the healthcare system was pretty shitty.
Yeah, and
So I had to look into that one.
yeah,
I heard about it because a friend of mine was talking about him to me yesterday. And like Six is like a healthcare drama. I was like, oh, okay, that might be interesting. When did it come out? It was like 2009. I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
and then number 5 has one of the greatest escapes from a trap. So
Okay, I have to check that out.
yeah,
What do you think about the Disney Plus idea of Disney deciding to go day and date?
I mean it's a good idea. I'm probably not going to use it. I'm not going to pay 30. You said it's $30.
Yeah, Premier Access for the ones that they've released have been $29.99.
Yeah,
It could change.
I'll
for
probably
sure.
just go to the theater if I want to see it.
Yeah,
It's
I'm gonna
cheaper actually,
Well,
technically.
it depends.
Yeah, for just one person.
Yeah, for one person.
Yeah.
30. Well, then again, $30. You get to watch it as much as you want before it goes on Disney Plus for free. But in the long run, you
Yeah.
might as well at that point just wait till the 4K Blu-ray comes out. That's usually $29.99 in itself.
I think for my popcorn, because I got a tub and it's refillable, as you can see. With the popcorn, the large drink, and the tickets, which was matinee, I think, because it was after 4 o'clock. It was about $19. So it's still $1 less.
I thought matinee was anytime before 7.
I don't know. I don't know. It might be.
May depends on the theater you go to.
Yeah, I don't know if it's 4 or 5 or something here. I don't know. I just knew the total was about $19. So that's cheaper than the $20. And I get to go to the theater and get popcorn. So I think
was your screening packed?
We had there was probably about 4 people, but I went when everyone was getting off from work, and nobody's gonna just drive straight to a movie after a Friday at work, except for me, because I'm crazy like that.
Yeah, for sure.
But I played the crowd. Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess we could go into spoilers here now.
Oh, yeah,
this is your warning. If you want to stay and listen.
Warning.
Yeah, spoiler warning. I'm not making 2 fucking parts. Just watch the damn video. If you're interested, watch the movie. If you're not interested and you just want to hear about the graphic stuff, well, I guess here we go.
So what did we cover first?
I kind of want to go to the opening scene.
Yes.
That detective.
Yeah.
Let's go into the damn thing where the Jigsaw copycat knocks people out with just putting a rag over their face like right away. No, I don't know if there's chloroform on it, but it just, how is it instant like that? It's not instant. Like, is it instant chloroform, or are we just not seeing the struggle? Like, the only one that made sense was the knockout where she passed out from the gas, which we will get into. That scene is just yeah. So the first kill we talked a little bit about. The guy is he's got his hands are tied with like with barbed wire, I think, or something. And it's like cutting into his wrist, and I'm like, ooh, that's pretty bloody.
Yeah.
But then you see the reveal where it's his tongue stuck in, and it's like is it bolted? I think it's a little.
No, it's like where he's got to basically pull it off.
Yeah.
In order to get out of the trap.
He was struggling with it, and then as soon as he saw the train, that's when he did it. But it was too late, and it becomes this bloody mess.
And that's the worst part about these is because usually they do it and then they die. But I feel like they almost make it the time limits unreasonable. You know, you would have to do it automatically.
2 minutes, yeah. I would probably be like, well, shit.
Well, give me some. The way I see it is, I just take the train. You know, there's no point in going through more stuff. But that scene was brutal when the train smacked him, man. Oh, man.
You get that one last shot of the tongue.
That was my second favorite trap. I only like 2 of them.
There's a scene that they cut out in this film because they said it was too gnarly. and I think it's the scene that they only give little bits of
Yeah.
the skinned alive one.
Yeah, I didn't like that part.
They actually filmed the entire thing, but they cut it out because they're like, it's a little too much, man. Now if they left it in there, that probably would have been the most graphic thing in the franchise.
Well, you want to talk about the traps first and then the story, or you
Yeah,
want
let's
to?
talk about the traps.
So the second trap was the fingers. I thought that was dumb.
Yeah, but I never again. So since you've seen all the Saw films, though,
Yeah.
that's really not a shocking trap. But
It's
I
like,
mean, also I like the fact that you're trying to kind of reference a reverse bear trap because the first two traps we see are where they got something on their head at the same time.
yeah.
So they're kind of making references there. But the finger thing, I'm gonna be honest with you, that's not really that graphic. There's not a lot of blood. The guy gets electrocuted in the long run anyway, which
Yeah. You just can't win.
you just lose. It's like lose your fingers, and
Yeah.
it'll stop. All you had to do was just let the machine take your fingers, and then it was. But nope.
They don't give them enough time. They gotta get, this.
No, the thing is, they're too stubborn to do it.
Well, I would almost rather get electrocuted than get those fingers. Yeah.
I always wondered, like, what does Jigsaw, like, if Jigsaw was like in this movie, obviously in Saw 3, Amanda was you find out Amanda's a bitch because she fucks up the trap so much to the point to where they make it unwinnable.
Yeah.
That's what she was doing.
Yeah.
One thing that I really enjoyed about this film was it was the scene where the third trap was the third trap wasn't too bad. I think the third trap
was when they did the melted stuff on her.
well, technically the third trap we didn't even see because it's the skinned alive one.
Yeah, which I thought it wasn't that it didn't show it, but I thought the whole purpose behind that scene was horrible.
Yeah.
We'll get to the story in a minute, probably. So
the third trap was the girl where she has to. It's like she's strapped to like a Is it a gurney or just a metal? It looked like a tray or something.
It was like one of those things you put a dead body on, like in.
Yeah, and it's like the hot wax melted or sever your spinal cord.
Wax. I'll take the wax. That's so dumb. I didn't like that one either.
If you sever your spinal cord,
yeah, just give me the wax. End it.
Like, that's what she did. She didn't even try. She was just like, no, I
it's like,
and then when they find her, her face is like, it's not graphic. Like it wasn't a graphic.
It's weird.
And then he's trying to give her CPR, which I thought was stupid.
Yeah. Well, and here's the thing one thing I didn't like. There's nothing. See, I don't know. As much as I am a Saw fan, I don't actually come for the gore. I like all the mystery behind it and stuff.
Yeah.
But I do like some of the traps. But what I love the most is when someone beats a trap and continues to do it. And in this movie, they don't even try hardly.
Yeah. Well, I did like I thought it was funny at the same time when Chris Rock ends up in his trap. He grabs the saw, he's handcuffed to a pipe, and before he thinks about cutting his hand off, there's a convenient bobby pin. I'm like, yeah, that, and then he escapes that way. And then the crooked cop he turned in.
That was the best trap, I thought.
Chained, and then is chained up, and he has to free him, or he gets the shards of glass through him.
Yeah.
I thought was creative.
Very creative.
I looked up a video. Some guy was talking about how that's actually a reference to Saw 3, which is funny because Darren Lynn Bousman did that because the guy in the main, which I didn't know this, but I forgot about it until I saw the video. They had comparisons, like talking about it. In Saw 3, there's a woman that this main character in Saw 3 finds upon, and it was a naked woman chained from the ground, head up, or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And that was a reference, and they put that in Spiral, and I was like, oh well, I forgot all about it. So I saw the video.
I haven't seen them in almost 4 years now, all of them. But
Yeah, I didn't watch any of them before this came out, so that's just me.
I should have, but I didn't think I'd need it.
I didn't like Sam Jackson's trap. It was too stupid.
Absolutely dumb, especially for Sam Jackson.
Yeah, I mean, I did like the puppet strings idea. I like that. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It had the idea of it was stupid, but then the ending of the trap was the best part about it.
I didn't like it.
Well, where he became a puppet, essentially.
Well, I didn't ever thought of it like that.
Well, that's what it was. Because we're not gonna. I'm obviously, if you stayed this far, obviously we're talking about spoilers now.
Yeah.
But the character, obviously, we're gonna get into the story. But a character says something in the movie talking about a new puppet on strings, and there's cuts in between that, like Saw always does, where they show with that awesome theme music that should be my ringtone, but
Yeah.
Halloween theme is not always gonna be my ringtone.
Yeah.
But that Saw theme is just perfect.
Yeah.
And I was actually really happy to hear it. I knew that we were gonna get it, but I was just really when it happened, I was happy.
I felt like I didn't like I could see what you mean by the puppeteer thing, but
Yeah,
I didn't like how he went out by getting shot by the SWAT team. But the other thing that I didn't like is I felt like Sam Jackson would be the one that escaped Saw traps, and we would have a better character. They didn't use him enough. And if he was going to die, it needed to be a brutal death
it
for
was so
Sam.
brutal.
Yeah, it was brutal, but who gets shot in a Saw movie?
Apparently him.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind
And
of
Chris Rock. Chris Rock got shot in the movie too, in a flashback.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but I mean, like, trap wise, well, I mean, guns are used in Saw 6 and Saw 1, but the way they were used here is lame for an ending, I thought. The shards of glass was the best trap, I thought, and then the second best was the train, but the rest of them I didn't like.
Yeah, so. I did like the Hot Wax one was creative, because I had never seen anything like that in a horror film. Like, I didn't expect that, to be honest. When she went down to the basement to get some cold case files or whatever it was gonna be.
Yeah.
Was lured in, and then she got like that. It was like knockout. Is it knockout gas or what was it? Tear gas or?
I don't even remember on that.
I don't know, but she just falls over, and then the guy in the Jigsaw copycat is just great. The mask is cool. The new mask looks nice. It's still a pig mask.
Yeah. That was one of my biggest problems, was the killer.
The mask?
No, who the killer was. I had a.
Did you expect it, or was it?
I did. And that's the thing about some of these Saw movies, they have bad, like, weird twists that don't almost make sense. But in this one, I knew who it was because of the skinned alive thing. They never showed it, and he didn't seem like a crooked cop. So I automatically assumed he had something to do with it.
Yeah, and guys, this is the biggest spoiler. Chris Rock's partner in the film is the copycat Jigsaw.
Yeah, it just didn't.
The actor, though, he is such a good actor, and he's not in a lot. He does not.
He's all right.
He doesn't get credit for. He doesn't get credit. Like, he's barely in anything, and he's like one of the best. I've seen one of the best actors I've seen in forever. He's in Social Network. He played he played in Social Network.
Oh yeah, he's that one guy that was with the brothers, right?
Yeah, he was also in Horns, if you've seen Horns.
I haven't seen that.
He was in that. He played the villain in Horns as well. But he's a good actor.
Well, see, here was my whole like, even when there's a scene that they try to trick you when he's talking to Chris Rock laying on the bed and he has the laptop and you hear a baby in the background and you think that's his kid. Even when I swear, when I was sitting in that theater, I was like, you could just play that on a speaker or something. I didn't know it was coming from his laptop, but you don't see the kid. His wife's gone. And then how they connect.
He did say that the wife was out on the girls' night, though, in the movie.
He did say that, but it's like you would eventually see her in the movie, I feel like. And then the fact that they didn't show the skin alive, I thought was.
They kind of did because of he tattooed. Well, he later reveals that he tattooed on someone's arm, but still,
like, who did he skin, by the way?
I think he said he got a piece of one of the cops and he just tattooed it on their wrist when they were already dead.
Okay, and then there was all these other cops that were crooked that they never.
Yeah, the one guy, I wanted him to go. The last guy was still there, O'Brien.
Yeah. Yeah, something like that.
And he was a piece of shit too.
Yeah. But then
at least they killed the one crooked cop that killed the one kid. That killed the kid, like, show me your hands where I can see them, and
then that didn't make the whole thing about being his dad. Why did they kill his dad? I just didn't understand it. He said he was a witness to what? They just
a witness to so the witness part is
that doesn't even make sense to me.
What do you you mean the witness to the No, there was a kill. So the guy that played the father of the killer in this movie was killed. He was a witness to another crime that they never mentioned in the movie, I don't think. But instead, it was because the crooked cop that went to jail for it is the one that did it. That's why he killed him, because he was going to testify against him since he recognized the guy committing the act. And yeah, he killed him.
Okay. See, it's just they didn't explain that good. I didn't think.
The witness pulled a gun on him. Yeah, okay, that makes perfect sense. And I knew that. That's why I'm glad. And then but I didn't like the fact that just because, and then of course when Chris Rock's character is on the field, and he calls for backup like 3 times, and by the time they get there, he's already been shot in the stomach. I really wish they would have let the chief, because he was the chief, his father was the chief of the precinct.
Yeah.
I wish they would have let him did that one cop in that ignored his calls.
Yeah. I thought Sam Jackson.
That guy did get what he deserved, though. He did get it because he got his fingers cut off.
Which one?
The crooked cop that said fuck him on the radio when he was calling for backup, and in general.
Oh, yeah. But
yeah, they let us.
I thought that was weird too. I mean, like they were talking about the crooked cops and stuff. And out of all, I know he did some other stuff too, but out of all of that, you bring that scene into it, like it doesn't even sound like a.
Well, they did it because I think it's because they talked about it because Chris Rock's one of his opening monologues is he got a medal for turning a crooked cop in a bullet because the bullet went right into his stomach.
Okay, so that's the bullet that he's talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
And they didn't do nothing about it. But the way he made it sound is like someone did it to him that was a cop, but they just didn't do anything for him.
Yeah, that's why, because the cops didn't show up to help him when he called for backup in the first place.
I thought Samuel L. Jackson would have more potential. I mean, I like him as a jerk, but
I thought he was going to be a silent partner.
Yeah, or I thought it'd be cool if he escaped some traps, but I mean, they could still kill him in the end of the movie, but he should have been able to escape a couple traps because he's Sam Jackson. And of course he did get a couple cussing lines in, which I liked, but it would be even better if he was under all this pressure and saying all that stuff. And he had some good lines in the movie. I mean, but
it's funny, like when he goes into his like Chris Rock gets home and he sees
Yeah.
the apartment door open. He's like, I got a gun. I could have killed you. Yeah, I could have killed you. And he has the gun behind his bottle of scotch, his cup of scotch or whatever it is.
They were the
I
best
mean,
part of the movie. And that
oh, definitely.
both
Chris
of
Rock,
them.
again, guys, Chris Rock's performance in this is a
Yeah.
lot better than you may think. His opening scene where he is undercover
Yes, I
with,
like that scene.
with a drug cartel, which
Yeah.
I love. I thought they were undercover cops, but as soon as the cops showed up and they're like, Zeke is like Zeke or whatever they said to him, and he's like shit. But they got those guys arrested, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah, but I just like they were so unorganized.
Yeah,
I feel like that wouldn't be the case.
yeah, for sure.
I did like what they
part-
did to the dealer in that one scene.
the paint bomb.
Yeah. It's like
Oh, I also liked it when he was like, I ain't talking. Oh, what if I sterilize your bone? Because his bone was sticking up out
Oh
of his
yeah.
leg, which I thought was just like, damn.
You know what? Here's my question. They bring up this guy that's addicted to meth called Benny. He's the one that loaded that. Well, I don't know if he loaded him intentionally or not. The first guy into the trap. He was following him after he stole that woman's purse.
Yeah.
And my question is, what happened to Benny?
He talked about how he OD'd later on.
They said the street said that though, so Benny could still be out there. Sequel. Benny Strikes Back.
Spiral 2. Benny Strikes Back. No, the killer though, I honestly do like his performance. He did a good job. He had motive. He had a motive. His motive was believable.
And yeah, but it could have been better, I thought.
Well, like John Kramer said, spiral equals a change. And that I like that.
Yeah.
I like that moment because and when he tries to get Chris Rock to be his partner about stopping crooked cops, I'm like, it would just be really funny if Chris Rock decided to tackle him and say, okay, are you going to kill yourself since you want to kill all the crooked cops in the world?
Another thing that
if he said that, but no.
Another thing that I wanted to mention was at first, and I thought they were going to go in this direction. See, as soon as they brought the whole thing up with the guy skinned, I knew it was his partner. But I thought they were making it too obvious. But I'll tell you how I knew. Because one thing I thought it wasn't going to be to do with his dad. I thought it was going to be to do with that family picture he kept showing of his wife and daughter. I thought maybe Sam Jackson wasted him on accident or something happened, and I thought they were going to go with that route. But then when they push him into the flashback scene, and then the age gap too. I know Chris Rock's older, but it just didn't feel real.
You know what is really messed up though? When I was thinking in that package, because he said he had a newborn at home, or it was like a,
yeah.
When they opened the package and you saw the pig head and it looked like it was attached like a body, I was like, oh no,
they didn't go there. Yeah,
don't tell me they killed the baby.
But then they make you think that, but then it means something that doesn't even make sense, kind of, to me.
Well, the tattoo Charlie, he said that was the father's name was Charlie.
Yeah, but do they ever mention that his name's Charlie in the beginning of the movie?
No, not until the part where
See, it would have been better if they would have mentioned it. I do like how he borrowed Chris Rock's phone to lower Sam Jackson to the place.
And then he blocked his number.
Yeah, and then he blocked his number. So that was kind of creative there. I did like that.
Don't drain my battery watching Twilight. That was one of the lines in the movie.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah. Chris Rock, of course, his whole thing with Forrest Gump, that was a interesting dialogue. And then he didn't want a partner either, because obviously,
Yeah, and then he was like, when he got the first flash drive and he goes to his partner's computer, it's like, what are you doing? I'm not gonna fuck up my computer.
yeah.
Which and you do feel for Chris Rock's character when he thinks his new partner's been killed.
Yeah.
And honestly, when he was going through the door and you see someone standing there, you can't see who it is right away. And then when he's like, when you hear him say disloyalty, you actually see him, and it's like, I'm not gonna lie though, I kind of guessed it was him a little bit.
You didn't see it coming? I saw it coming like.
Not really, because you don't tend to think that. But then again, in Jigsaw, one of the mortician in Jigsaw was the copycat killer.
The three suspects I had was he was number one, the partner, but then number two was Sam Jackson, because he just went away for a while, and you're like, but then it didn't make sense. Why would he, and then the girl, I thought maybe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but the one thing I'm trying to think.
The only actress in this movie.
Yeah, the only. Well, he's got his ex-wife.
And
I'll tell you what it was. I thought for the one thing I did think that they did not. How he was telling Chris Rock in the letter, "I want your head." All this stuff. I thought Chris Rock did something, and he was leaving something out of the story, not telling us, because that's how some of the Saw movies go, where your main protagonist could be just the dirtiest person ever. And
but what it meant by the head, they wanted your boss.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that until she went to the basement and it was the bird.
Yeah. But I thought Chris Rock may have did something in his past, but he just never brought it up. I didn't think he was a good cop because he was friends with the guy that lied on the witness stand. So I was saying,
he didn't know.
Well, he didn't know, but I figure he sort of would have at least had maybe thought of it. So. But yeah, I thought it could have been so much better. Especially Sam Jackson in your cast and Chris Rock. I just thought they were good, but the writing I thought didn't work for me. But
right. I will tell you this, I probably will buy it on Blu-ray. Just because I did enjoy it probably 4K Blu-ray for sure. Definitely for sure. Just because I thought it was all right, it was actually not bad.
I might pay $5 for it, but that's just to add it to my collection, because I got all the Saws except for Jigsaw. I don't have that one, which I don't care if I ever.
Well, you're gonna have to buy it eventually if you want them all.
Yeah, but if they keep on going like Jigsaw and Spiral did, and they don't pick it up better, then I'm probably not.
Franchises go, they're gonna dwindle over time.
Yeah, but I think eventually maybe they'll do a really good one like they did with Saw 6. But how do you think it's going to do good at the box office this week?
Due to the fact that their expectations are really low. They think it'll probably make. They're estimating 11 to 13 million this weekend, which I think they'll get. And actually, when I was leaving the movie theater tonight, the next showing for the 8:40 showing was 90% sold out.
Yeah.
So I do have a feeling that, at least in my theater, it's doing really well. Because there was nothing else that came out this weekend noteworthy. I mean, there was a few romance films that came out this weekend.
There's that movie on HBO Max I'm going to watch probably next, is the one with Angelina Jolie.
Is that come out today?
Yeah.
Oh, then that might be a movie that was doing really good too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it's on HBO though, so
I don't. On HBO Max.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
A lot of people are like, "Oh, this should have went to." I bet a lot of people are probably wishing that this went on the premium VOD. I wouldn't pay $20 to see it. Yeah. I like going to the movies and seeing films.
This is my first Saw movie in the theaters. I've never seen one.
This is my second, because I saw Jigsaw and then I saw this.
Yeah.
The next movie I'm gonna go see in theaters comes out a couple weeks. It's gonna be Quiet Place 2 and then Cruella.
Yeah, those are the ones I'm planning to see. I don't know if I'm gonna see Corella, but I like Emma Stone. That's great casting for
Yeah, I want
she's
to go
one of
see
my favorites.
Conjuring
So
3,
when does that come out?
June 4th.
It has one of the worst names. The
The
devil made me do it.
I mean, yeah, the name's stupid, but
But it looks good.
it does. It looks creepy.
But I'm gonna see how the reviews are first. But the first two were good. So
I want to see the Forever Purge.
I haven't watched the trailer for that. But
The
I'm
next
not
Purge.
I never watched the first Purge. And
Which one? The last one or the movie or the first one?
the very the one called First.
Yeah, yeah. This takes place after election year because an election year the president wanted to abolish the purge, which I guess she apparently does until because the Forever Purge. This is what it's about. Is it's a bunch of people that get together and they continue the purge for it to go on and on and on.
Um it's an all right franchise. I think that's another one that could be better. But I like when they had I don't know if the Frank Grillo or whatever his name is. It's going to be in this
Frank
one.
Grillo? No, I don't.
Oh man, he's one of the best. Him protecting everyone, and
Yeah, I didn't care for the actual first purge, like
oh,
the
I love
first
it.
one that came out with Ethan Hawke. I
Yeah,
love Ethan Hawke. I mean,
I thought it was great.
I like the concept. It's there. The second movie, Anarchy, I really enjoyed. I loved Election Year. First Purge was okay. It's a prequel film. It was decent.
Yeah.
I think The Forever Purge, it was a movie that was unfortunately delayed from last year. I can't wait for it. It looks good.
What's some other ones coming out besides The Conjuring I still haven't seen the
Fast
trailer. What was it?
Fast 9. It's coming out.
Uh,
Black Widow,
When's that coming out now?
July 9th.
July 9th. They need to push Fast 9 10 years. For all I care.
I think we're gonna get the Halloween Kills trailer Fast 9.
Yeah. I still wouldn't go see Fast 9. I don't care. You can give me free tickets to Halloween. I still won't see Fast 9.
Yeah. I want to see Candyman. That comes out in August.
So August for Candyman. You think he'll be good, or you think it's going to be one of those?
It's produced by Jordan Peele. I have no reason. I mean, I'm still gonna go see it.
Yeah.
I've only seen the first one of them. I haven't seen the second.
I mean, the first Candyman's not even that great. I mean, it's all right, but it's not even one of the classic. Well, it's kind of a cult classic, I guess, too.
Like Hellraiser is.
Yeah.
People say Hellraiser is a cult classic. I don't personally like Hellraiser.
I like the first two a lot, and then 3 and 4 is okay. 5's okay. I haven't seen them after that.
So. There's like 9 of those films.
Yeah, I know one of them's terrible. It's like one of the worst movies ever made. It's like Revelations, I think. Came out.
I can't tell you. I never seen any of them.
Yeah, I only made it to Inferno. I think that's number 5. Yeah.
Got me, man. I just never called Hellraiser. I know Hellraiser 2 is, I think it's Hellbound or whatever it is.
They need to remake that because they could use body horror better now than they could.
They are.
Yeah, they are. But when is it?
HBO Max series. David Gordon Green's directing it.
Oh, so they're going to do a series.
So yeah,
that'll even be better because I think some of these things need 10 episodes or something like that, or a mini series.
They can get Doug Bradley back.
Yeah.
They were gonna get him for the last one that they did, but he wasn't allowed. In order for him to sign on, he wasn't allowed to read the script. And
why?
I guess they wanted to keep it a secret. I don't know.
I mean, he's been your boy for so many years, and you can't trust him. I guess he tells everyone everything.
Let's talk about some movies now. I want to make this like a podcast kind of thing. Let's talk about some other movies. Right
Okay.
Let's say, I'm looking at my movies over there. Let's talk a little bit about Well, actually, let's do recommendations and stuff. I don't want to go too far in spoilers because there might be some other movies out there that, like, if I talk about Hereditary, like a Hereditary, I don't
Yeah.
want to tell people what that's about. I mean, that's a weird movie. If you have any, and also I recommend it only if you like art house films. It's not really a film that the average film goer could go
Yeah.
into.
Perfect word for it.
Hereditary, I don't think I could recommend an average film
Or
goer.
Midsummer, either one, or Lighthouse, or
Or which.
The Witch. Yeah. Yeah.
A24, I mean, A24 is great.
Dude, I'm telling you, if these people could get over the subtitles, they would have the time of their life with some of these South Korea movies. Really good. Some of the
You got a poster
best.
back there for one.
Huh?
You got a poster back there for one.
Oh yeah, the classic Old Boy. It's probably one of my
Yeah,
favorites.
I'm upset that Spike Lee made that.
Oh,
Spike
goodness.
Lee's such a good filmmaker.
He
He
should have
made
never
crappy movies.
he should have never went to that low, but he did.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody could remake it. It's not even him. It's just
Yeah, I don't think.
Park Chan-wook's probably my second favorite director. Tarantino's my first. So
Tarantino's great. Yeah, you got two posters right next to each
Yeah.
other with it.
yeah, both directors. Yeah. Then I got the Zack Snyder for Watchmen. I can't wait for Army of the Dead. That is gonna. I wonder if it's gonna be one of those movies that has a great trailer and then it's not good. But I just don't see how it couldn't be good with Zack Snyder, and the action is gonna be crazy. Like, and the zombies are smart. I love that.
Yeah,
So-
I like another movie I can recommend people if they can get past subtitles. Parasite.
Yeah, Parasite.
And I'm really glad that they are not doing a dub of that. If they ever do a dub, I'm be upset. Unless they haven't, I just don't know about it.
They probably do.
That's stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, Parasite. Did you ever watch I Saw the Devil? That was
Yes.
that's one of my favorites
I
ever.
recommend a movie that I don't think I should really talk about here too much, but Ichi the Killer, I recommend it. It's a dark movie, but I recommend it.
Viewer discretion advised on that one.
Yeah,
Trust me,
yeah.
that's a pretty rough one.
I
Ugh.
recommend that movie though. It's a rough one to watch, but I recommend it.
I there's parts in that movie that are really good, but then there's parts that
It's on Shudder. If you ever get into
yeah, I've seen it.
It's on Shudder.
It's an odd movie.
Watch Donnie Darko too.
Donnie Darko, yeah, and an Audition is the movie on Shudder that you
Oh, I love Shudder. I love Shudder and I love
Yeah.
Audition.
Audition. And then I'll tell you another one that's kind of a hidden gem. I love The Summer of '84 on Shudder. That one's really good. I love the
Like
ending.
that.
As weird as the ending is, it's just great.
I also recommend Home Alone.
Yeah, Home Alone's great. Or if you want Home Alone with traps, what's that movie called? Crap. Just had it.
Home Alone with-
Better Watch Out.
Oh,
Yeah, Home
Better
Alone with
Watch
traps, death traps.
better watch out, Radar. But it's funny.
Oh man, I love Better Watch Out. It's so great.
If you're looking for a bad film to watch, 2019 Black Christmas. I mean,
I haven't seen that. I try to avoid bad films.
I don't think it's not made for me
Yeah,
personally. It's a lot about. It's a lot about. It's very female empowering, which is
Good.
It can work, but how they do it, they decide to Kill Bill's a good
the
example.
best female. That's when you do it right, and that's in Black Christmas is probably when you do it wrong.
Yeah, they
When-
overdo the whole. I mean, they do the whole Me Too movement a lot in that movie.
Yeah,
I mean, and Carrie Elway's in that movie, which is shocking to see because he usually doesn't do a lot of. Well, I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of his work, but
I'm not even a big fan of the original Black Christmas.
See, I like the original a lot, and I didn't like the remake, the first one they did. Actually, I don't even think I remember watching it all the way through.
Have you ever seen? I think it's called Sweet Alice something.
Sweet Alice, Sweet Alice, Alice, Sweet Alice.
Yeah, have you seen that?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, it's one of the coolest. I bought mask costumes, the raincoat. Yeah, that one's very interesting horror film. It's in the 70s. Did that come out before Halloween or?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
Right around
wow.
about the same time.
Yeah.
I also like what else is there? I also really, really like The Invisible Man.
Which one? The new one or the old one?
I like both.
I don't like the new one that good.
You didn't really like it. That was one of
It's
the
all
last ones
right.
I got to see in theaters last year before
Uh,
right before everything went to shit.
I saw last year I saw 3 movies in the theaters. I saw the Birds of Prey, which happened before the
Yeah.
the stuff. And then I saw Tenet, and then I saw Possessor, which is another one I'd recommend.
The uncut version now.
Yeah.
The R-rated version doesn't do anything.
Yeah. I saw the uncut version in theaters, and it just like it was a really good movie.
Yeah, they weren't playing. Unfortunately, I had to go, I think 30 miles. No, not even like 20 to 25 miles from my house to go see Possessor uncut in theaters.
But was it worth it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was great. It was really good. That was one of my favorite movies. Of course, there was no movies in 2020, so that was one of my
I
favorites.
also recommend Freaky if you watched it.
I never watched that yet.
Oh, it's awesome.
So in 2021, I've seen I've only seen 2 movies now.
In theaters?
Yeah, I saw Nobody and which I love Nobody. And I saw
That's on digital now.
Spiral. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't want to
Um,
pay 20 for it.
no.
Yeah.
I seen in theaters this year. I went and saw first film I saw in 2021 in theaters was Wrong Turn.
Yeah.
So the new one, it was all right. Then I went and saw Tom and Jerry,
Mhm.
just because why not?
Yeah, I
Saw
never even
Ryan the
watched it.
Last Dragon. Loved Ryan the Last Dragon.
I heard that was good.
A beautiful film. Then saw Nobody.
Yeah.
What else did I go see in 2021?
Did you
I
see
saw
Mortal Kombat in
Scream.
the theaters or?
No.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I watched that on HBO Max.
I would prefer that be in theaters over Spiral. Like if they would have switched, I thought that would have been better.
I mean,
Or King
Mortal Kombat's
Kong.
in theaters. Oh yeah, I saw Godzilla vs Kong, but that was at home.
See, I've seen 5 movies this year that have came out in 2021. I've seen 2 in the theater, but I saw Mortal Kombat, Zack Snyder's Justice League, and King Kong versus Godzilla, which I would put right now, as of right now, Justice League's my favorite of the year. But
yeah, my favorite movie of 2021 so far is probably either Zack Snyder's Justice League or Godzilla vs Kong, because they're both really good.
yeah, yeah, I put Justice League, Nobody, Godzilla, and Kong and Mortal Kombat are. It's just kind of a switch for me, and then dead last would be Spiral. For me.
Spiral.
What's the worst movie you've seen this year?
From this year?
Was Tom and Jerry real bad?
Yeah.
Would that be the worst?
Yeah, I would say, because
So disappointing.
That movie is. The movie's directed towards children.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I love Tom and Jerry growing up, and I just didn't like how I didn't watch it, but I could tell that it's not good. It's not a good movie. But
I mean,
everyone has said it's not.
I'd still buy it on. Well, actually, no, I probably won't buy the movie ever.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Oh, I did see The Little Things, and
that's another one.
Messiah, I did see.
Ooh, I might put that one dead last because I didn't like that movie.
Which one?
The Little Things.
Oh yeah, it was okay.
It's just like it had so much talent, but
And then the
nothing.
movie was bad.
Yeah, it's like
Did you see
Denzel,
Judas and the Black
Leto.
Messiah?
No, I never saw Judas and the Black Messiah. Was that good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it was good. I almost watched that one night, and I guess I got busy or something, but
Yeah.
I wish I would have watched it.
It's pretty good. It's on Blu-ray now.
Yeah, I might
Little
check it
things.
out. He got nominated for some Oscars, and I think that Daniel guy won.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He won for that movie. Another film that I really liked this year. Actually, we haven't really had that many films in 2021 yet, but hey, there's always room for more. A
Yeah.
lot more is coming
Yeah.
because last year we didn't get anything. I'm gonna go see No Time to Die.
Oh, yes.
Actually,
Yeah.
I don't have the popcorn bucket anymore, but I got the popcorn bucket from my movie theater. It was a advertisement for No Time to Die.
Oh, I can't wait.
It was an old popcorn bucket because it said April 20th, and I'm like, boy, that was the original release date.
Oh my goodness. I've waited over a year for that movie, and I cannot wait for that movie. I'm gonna watch all the Bond films, all the Craig Bond films. Then I'm gonna watch No Time to Die.
Yeah, Rami Malek, doesn't he play the bad guy?
Yes, and he's gonna do good because he's a great actor.
Yeah,
I don't know if
that-
you've seen Mr. Robot. Have you ever watched that
Yeah, I
show?
watched part of it.
Yeah, I didn't watch it all either, but it's really
Rami
good.
Malek is in Twilight.
Yeah, I try to forget about that.
He was good in it.
I've never even seen Twilight. I haven't seen any of them.
He's good in the movie,
Yeah.
but that's just because he's talented.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Bohemian Rhapsody was great.
That one and Mr. Robot's where I know him from. So yeah. He'd be a great Bond villain too. I was kind of disappointed in Christoph Waltz and Spectre as a Bond villain.
I never watched Spectre.
See, he could have been so much better because you've seen him in Inglourious Bastards, and he's just like one of the greatest Tarantino villains. And then he's in this movie, and he's just so generic. The best Bond villain is the one in Skyfall. Javier Bart
Bardem.
is that his name? I always get him
Bardem.
and that one guy mixed up from Sicario.
Oh yeah, it's Javier Bardem, I think.
Yeah, the guy from No Country for Old Men.
He's also in Mother.
Yeah. He's a great Bond villain, and also Mads Mikkelsen in Casino Royale, Tears of Blood. He's just
Matt Mikkelsen.
Oh,
is
man, he's
also-
great.
He supposedly joined the cast for Fantastic Beasts 3, but I'm not interested.
Yeah, I never watched either one. I got them on Blu-ray though. I'm gonna watch them soon. Also, did you ever watch? I've never brought this up to you, but have you heard of the movie Another Round?
No.
It's Mads Mikkelsen in it, and
Hmm.
it's a foreign language film, but basically him and all these teachers have to stay drunk like while they're doing their job. They always have to keep an alcohol level then they get worse and worse and worse. And by the end of it, they're just all a mess and stuff. And I'm not going to tell you what happens, but it's crazy. It's called Another Round. It's on Hulu.
Okay, I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
Have to check that out. I gotta check a lot of movies out.
Oh yeah, I watched about 5
There's-
last weekend.
There's movies over there that I still haven't even seen. Like I have Alita Battle Angel. I still haven't.
You haven't seen that?
Nah.
It's a
I
fun
just bought-
movie.
I just bought that on 4K not too long ago.
Yeah, it's a
Um,
nice looking movie.
Yeah, I have seen Jaws, obviously. But
Yeah.
I bought that recently. I haven't watched it yet. What else is over there? I just bought a bunch of movies. I still haven't seen. I have it on 4K, but I still haven't seen Tomb Raider from 2018.
I want to watch again. I have it on Criterion Collection. The Night of the Living Dead, the original.
Oh, it's a great film.
Yeah.
I know that got a Criterion.
And that's probably the
Criterion
best
Blu-ray?
picture that you can get it on because the other Blu-rays aren't as
Okay,
good.
so it is a Criterion Blu-ray release. I'll have to
Yes.
pick it up. I have one Criterion Blu-ray release, and it's Boyhood.
I got that one and I got Eraserhead.
I love Eraser.
But see, the only reason I bought Criterion is because it was given to me at Christmas. Usually I won't pay that much for those movies. I also got an audition on Arrowhead.
Arrow Video.
Arrow Video. Why did I? Arrowhead's the Kansas City Chiefs stadium. I don't know where I got that from.
I have two Arrow releases. I have the Donnie Darko set from that was just released on Blu-ray, and then I just bought Donnie Darko again, but it's the 4K re-release from Arrow Video.
Yeah,
which was perfect because that's really good. But yeah, there's other movies over there I still haven't seen that I still haven't watched.
I've seen all of mine, but I just want to watch some of them again.
Yeah, there's a lot of movies over there I haven't seen, and I bought a bunch of them. And I've still, I bought movies because like, oh yeah, I'll eventually watch that. Yeah, there's probably a movie over there that I still haven't seen.
Have you seen Rush?
Who's in?
Chris Hemsworth and the guy that plays in Civil War, the bad guy.
Sebastian Stan?
No, Daniel Bruhl or whatever his name is. I can never say his name. He's it's about like Formula One driving. It sounds like it wouldn't be interesting, but it's like Ford v Ferrari. Really good, interesting movie. It's called Rush. It's directed by Ron Howard. I want to watch that again. It's on Netflix right now too. And Looper, I want to watch again. And I want to watch Mad Max Fury Road again. I haven't seen that in a while. I remember I went and saw that on opening day. Nobody was in the theater. I went at like 4:00 on an opening day or something. Everyone was at work or something. But
never watched that.
You've never seen Rush? It's really, really good.
Yeah, I just Googled it. I've never seen that before.
And it doesn't look like I don't like racing and stuff, but it's more than that. So,
I like Ford v Ferrari.
Yeah, that one's great too.
That's a movie I haven't even bought yet. I need to go buy it.
Yeah, I don't have that one either. Are you going to continue to buy physical media, or you think it's going to die out?
Well, I'm still going to buy digital media. I'm still going to buy physical media, and if I ever get my Vudu account unlocked, I will. Because my Vudu account I'm locked out of.
Well, see, I linked my Movies Anywhere account to Amazon and
you do that?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You can't do it now. It won't get all of them. Like all the ones from Vudu. It'll get Movies Anywhere though. All of them. You know how you only have some from Vudu don't go over?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll just get them. So you can link it up with Amazon, iTunes, I think, and other stuff too. Not just those. So I'm linking it up everywhere, so I'll have it on all my platforms.
Yeah, I did the last time I used my Vudu account, I watched
Vudu has free movies, and I watched what's that movie? The Faculty for the first time.
Oh, such a great film.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah.
I don't know. This went on for a bit. Anything else you want to say about The Spiral or any other movie?
Nah, I think I'm done.
Talk about
Yeah.
We gotta do one on Halloween.
Oh yeah. We gotta do if you want to do another spoiler on another review on a movie coming up, then I don't know how Quiet Place 2 will be, but
I'm definitely going.
Yeah.
The minute I can.
I don't know. You know what? I wish I would have went and saw The Wrath of Man. That they said that's really good. It's not like his normal movies.
Yeah, it's like Guy Ritchie.
Yeah,
Guy Ritchie directed it, which is great because he directed The Gentleman, which I
I've
thought
never
was
seen
okay.
that.
Yeah, it came out last year, and then he also directed this movie, so I think it's awesome.
I tried to watch Snatch, but I just couldn't get into it. But maybe I need to try it again.
I like that movie.
Yeah.
One thing I will say that is weird about this year, about movies going forward, the theatrical window is now shortened. Like instead of it being 3 months before it hits streaming services or VOD or DVD, it's now between like 30 to 45 days. The theatrical window now is like
Yeah.
45 days, which is what Paramount's doing. Um, I know Disney announced they were going to start doing that. Would be 45 days on certain movies. I know Universal and AMC did after it hits 15 or so days, the movie can go to VOD, something like that. I'm like, 15 days, man, that's a lot.
Yeah. I just, I don't know about all that.
I don't like the theatrical window being shortened.
Yeah. It just takes the fun out of. And then with Paramount Plus, also, you were saying after so many days.
Yeah, Quiet Place will be on
Yeah.
there probably near the end of this summer.
Yeah.
Which, hey, I get it. We're living in different times now. You know,
You think the theater is gonna die?
eventually,
You,
I
you
think
got,
of it. There still will be some, for sure.
yeah.
Like
Well,
low
like
lines.
drive-throughs. There's still drive-through theaters.
Yeah, there's one that I love, Benji's. It's here.
Yeah.
They actually played Wrath of Man tonight and Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer's an anime movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's doing really well in the box office.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think with the whole theatrical window, though, it is kind of sad.
Yeah.
But I get it now. We live in different times, and
You know what? One thing I liked about going at like 4 or 5 o'clock at Spiral, if you went out at real late, sometimes the crowd for those kind of movies, they're disruptive. So horror movies. Now, Marvel films, I never have that issue. Or
that's because horror people are like, oh my god.
yeah, like I get like just watch the movie.
Well, I don't have anything else to talk about. Anything you want to talk
Nah,
about?
I'm good.
All right. We gotta do another one. Let's talk. The next one we should do before we do a spoiler film. Maybe we could top on here and talk about favorite comedies or something like that.
Yeah, or Quiet Place 2 and Corella. If I see that both of them the same week.
I will talk to you about Corral. If you see Corral, we'll definitely have to do that as like a double feature, like Quiet Place Part 2 and Corella, because they're both coming out the same day.
Yeah. Also, like, do you see? I want to just go to the theater for the escape. Like, I feel like I could stream movies that are better than what I'm watching in the theater, but I just think there's fun to it almost. So that's why I want to go more. It's like the only thing to do, especially around here.
Right.
So,
all right. Well, it was nice talking to you about this movie, Spiral, and see y'all later.
see ya.